Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I thought I would switch it up a bit and try this voiceover feature, so I can basically record and put my voice over the video. So anyways, I'm gonna try it out. I also completely forgot to do an intro video for this video. I started the day out really early. It's about 6 a.m. here. Just using the Kubota BX 24 here at the backhoe to remove a few stumps out of the backyard. Gonna be, pretty basic video today, but I just watched over it, and actually it's pretty rewarding watching 5 or 6 hours worth of work slam down in the 10 minutes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, like and subscribe for me, I really appreciate it. And yeah, other than that, we're just out here getting roasted, 40 degrees Celsius weather, and it's either super hot or it's pissing rain. Alright guys, enjoy the video. Alright, so you can see how far back the roots go. It's really... Sorry, I'm getting eaten alive out here. The sun's just coming up now, so the skidders should be taking off. Roots go insanely far out. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but basically as far out as the tree grows, that's at least how far the roots go, if not farther. This tree came down a couple years ago. I can't remember, it's been obviously dead for a while, but it's a good idea to have an old chain for your chainsaw. When you go on one of these rampages digging up stumps, just really try to clear the dirt out best you can. Take your chainsaw and just cut the roots, right? Once the roots are all broke free, you should be able to wiggle the stump around and then pull it out. I've been using the loppers there, but these roots are just too big. So on the right hand side, I got an old chain on the one-handed saw, so I'll grab that and cut the roots. Let's do it now. Alright, so I thought I would jump back on here and just say a little bit about the Kubota here. So, like I said earlier, this is the BX 24 with the factory backhoe attachment. It's a pretty slick system. Maybe I'll make a video someday on how to take it off and put it on, but you more or less just back the tractor up into it and then use the hydraulics to lower the backhoe onto some flanges that are mounted right on the frame. So it's actually designed for this tractor, and it's a really slick little system. You can't expect a ton of work out of the little thing, you know. It digs roughly 4-foot holes. That's pretty much the max depth, I believe. When we were digging those fence posts, we pretty much maxed it out. But yeah, you know, you can see the tractor moves around quite a bit. It's a pretty light tractor, so, and you know, the hydraulics and stuff, so it can move the tractor around with pretty much no issue at all. I would like to get some bigger outrigger pads pretty much fixed to the feet, just so I'm not tearing up the grass so much. I've got a couple of plastic ones there, but depending on what you're digging and how you're digging, you're going to end up sliding quite a bit, which can really mess up your lawn. So I'd recommend getting some bigger outrigger pads. And also, well, I didn't do it here, but a really good thing to do is just to fill that front bucket up full of dirt, gravel or whatever you got. That'll just help with the rocking back and forth, you know. A little extra weight doesn't hurt. And yeah, other than that, it's a good little bucket. I got it with the tractor, so for me it was just included. There's just tons of little things you can do with it, you know. Obviously, if you had a much bigger machine, you'd just rip these stumps right out. So it's just about time, really. You know, as long as you're patient, you can do quite a bit with these little buckets. Have a look at that. They're usually not that hard. I mean, typically you got a couple of main roots, but this thing just grew straight down. It's still hooked up. Look at that. Crazy. Biggest thing is just to be persistent. Don't give up. Now what I think I'll do is go in for some breakfast. More or less, at this point you just pick through the roots. You know, you're gonna need a rake and whatever. Get the roots out, bury the rest, and then find some fill, and then seed.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold.
Whew. Well, that's pretty much the before and after of that. Now obviously, like I was saying, it's going to settle over time. So I'll just top it up and then I might seed it. I might just let nature do its thing. But, man, I'm out of shape. It's time for lunch.
Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Alright, well I had to go take a tenor. It's so hot out here. It's 40 degrees today. You know, I'm hot, machine's hot. I even got a hot pink tie-dye shirt on. Don't ask me how that happened. So yeah, I got that stump out. What a nightmare, eh? The chainsaw, you know, do as I say, not as I do. You should never use chainsaw below grade. Only reason I did that is because I knew that chain was on its way out anyhow. So I brought it into the shop there. I sprayed it all down, cleaned it, and I have another chain I'm going to throw on it. So another good tool I really should have used originally was the you saw there, the Sawzall. Just an electric Sawzall with an old wood bit. I was able to actually grab onto the stump, pull it, and kind of get some pressure on the roots, and then just take the Sawzall and just cut them, and she pops, you know. She pops, you know, she pops, you know. So that was my technique. So yeah, now I'm just going to pick through the roots like I did last time and just close this up, and I think I'll take a few hour break here because it's just insanely hot.